continue painting, and people gonna let's see time wise. It's like early morning, so let's see how many people join, and well, also some other parts of the world. And yeah, I shall continue working on this painting. Play the chat too. There we go. Okay, seems to be working. I'm just a little bit tired after entire day. It's a rest day today. However, 4 hours of painting takes some energy away. Reese didn't have the best sleep, so we've been also working on other stuff. So yeah, we never chill completely. Okay, and now I'll just continue where I was. This part, mixing texture. Now I'm gonna apply some more shadows on this side. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So what really creates the depth effect is the shadows.
Chat said, wow, those look great. BG8_18, is this AI? No, this is real. Sweetie, can you just turn to the camera for 1 second and give a peace sign?
Peace sign. Yeah. It's all live. Completely real. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. I mean, I've been working on this piece quite a lot in the previous live stream. I'm kind of continuing in the same.
We have a running joke here that, yeah, she is AI, she's autistic intelligence.
Autistic intelligence.
Or artistic intelligence.
Depends on the day, huh?
Yeah. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat and I'll relay it to Diana, your host. Yeah, not that.
Yeah, any nonsense and disrespectful comments just erased. Sorry, not sorry.
It's the pants, baby, I'm telling you.
It's the pants.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go change them?
Up to you. I just don't like those things.
Okay, they're actually quite hot, so let me just give me a second.
have you been working on that painting?
For some time. Now it's been 11 hours, so we're starting on hour 11.
We imagine that this will take about 24 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Do you print the picture and color it, or do you do everything yourself?
But this one is completely by myself. I use a little bit of references, sometimes the pictures I like or something like that, but then essentially I end up, especially this one, this is pretty much an original piece.
Che Adam is asking about can I send you a pic and you draw it for money, please? How do I contact with you? She does sometimes do consignment pictures, paintings. It all depends on if she finds the picture interesting and it's something we can stream, that kind of stuff. The easiest way is just to screenshot this now and send an email that's available on the channel page for this channel. There is a direct link there in the description of the channel. What is the email again, sweetie?
The email is diana.redheaddiary. So you will easily find it in the description of the YouTube bio description pretty much.
Yeah. That's the easiest way to get in contact with us, but just remember we get a lot of emails and a lot of stuff, so just
Sometimes it takes a little bit
Yeah.
time to respond.
exactly. And also just attach a screenshot of the conversation here and stuff. And we will get back to you. Maybe we can work something.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, I literally, I actually caught a mosquito in my hand and then just let it go. But yeah, this one thing is biting me like non-stop.
Okay, so Dana, can you tell the little story about what's happening with the website and all that kind of stuff?
Regarding the website, we're launching our website pretty much next Friday, next week, and we're very excited about it. In the YouTube bio description, you can find the email sign up list, so you get notified when the website gets launched. But also we'll randomly pick one person from those signups who will be like the person to get my original painting in a small size, like this size over there, and with the reference you want. So you can basically tell me what you want to be painted within the reason, and we'll send it to you. Regarding the website, one of the first things that will be launched is the original size limited edition print of the First Blood Valkyrie painting. We tested it, it's very good quality, looks very good, and also it's going to come with original handmade certificates by me. So that's how we're doing it. I hate mosquitoes.
Okay, hold on. What is this now? Yeah, there we go.
Mr. Target, welcome back. She needs orderless sprayers against the mosquitoes. It's summer. Yeah, it's getting into.
Well, we didn't have them in this apartment since all of a sudden. They always follow me everywhere.
Yeah, no, but that's a good note. We're gonna sort that. Uh, Shy you 2K. This is hi Diana. This is a regular viewer. We've
Hello.
seen many times. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Good
What
to
are
see
you?
you.
Hope everything is well. He was actually, weren't you a moderator before the channel very briefly got hijacked? I think.
Yeah, we didn't change any moderators. It's just after we got back the access to the channel, we kind of reset it completely. Some people
But he was a good moderator. If you want to be a moderator again, let us know in the text and we'll make you a mod again.
yeah, just let us know.
Aina said hi to me too. Thank you, everybody. Am I saying your name correctly? Shayu? Shayu. Okay, cool. I'll try to remember that. Victor is asking, hi, beautiful. How are you today? Love you, my friend. Victor Michael, I'm fairly certain he's been here before also. Can you tell us a little bit about the process you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm just working on the helmet now, the details, and as you see, this part is getting blurred. I'm just applying more shadows because this looks better. I want to achieve that deeper effect. Pretty much just featuring certain details.
I appreciate the shout out, Victor. I hope you're having a great night.
Yeah, shout out to all of you guys in the chat.
Why didn't she keep it white, Chrysler corner? Welcome back, All Black. I mean, you're all Black. You should understand. Uh, no, but this is gonna be a really, really cool piece. She's now like a little bit less than halfway through, and I know what kind of style it's gonna be. Obviously, this is a complete original, so I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like, but I know what she's gonna go for with snow and scars and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, this is just the base layers here.
Yeah, there's at least 10, 15 hours, between 10 and 15 hours left in this picture. Maybe even more, let's see. Again, welcome back. Okay, cool, can't wait. All Black says. Let's see.
Flying black.
That would be a true warrior scene. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Actually, all black. I'll give you a even better close up so you see exactly what she's done. And this is I'm very impressed with how much she's done today. She did 4 hour live stream earlier today, and before this, there was no helmet, there was
Yeah, it was just white. So.
no raven colored in, nothing. And I mean, for instance, the eye is not done. The helmet is not even close to
The
done.
skin details, texture, like not much is done. Honestly. Like,
And the beard is gonna a lot more work on it. I'll just show you a very quick close up of one of her previous works. So you see, if you look at the hair strands, you see the intricate, tiny details, even on shoulders of Paul Reed. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be good. I think this might be one of the best ones you'll ever make.
like, I'm trying to always keep upgrading. So
Okay.
maybe.
All Black says, wow, I'm impressed. Alberto, welcome back.
Oh,
Nice
welcome.
art, honey. I like it. Thumbs and hearts.
Thank you very much. It means a lot, guys.
Read everything I comment on her to her on my idea. Derek Lopez asks. I will try. All Black says that is sick, guys. Yeah, I'm also very, very impressed. I think you're a little bit. I think you're impressing yourself a little bit too with this one.
I always do a little bit of that.
But yeah, to those who haven't been here before or haven't been seen this, we have a brand new studio now. So we have a dedicated workspace for painting and live streaming. So we're gonna do a lot of lives, and we're gonna make a lot of of content. And can you tell very quickly what's happening with your boxing, who you started training with, and who's some of your sparring partners and stuff?
I mean, I started training with more like a preparing crew, the guys who are uh, training for the competition, and it's a small group, all guys. But one of them happened to be WBC bantamweight intercontinental champion with 280
No,
wins in amateur boxing.
230.
230,
230,
230
13
wins.
13 losses.
Yeah, 13 losses, and then 10-0 clean record with at least 9 out of those knockouts or like stoppages. I think one was the stoppage. Actually, the fight we watched was not like clean knockout. It was the other guy started bleeding, but you know what I mean. So I talked to him a little bit, and he's like, yeah, I mean, just so they approved me to train them with an old school Russian coach, but also a very, very nice, like, not the convenient coach, but having his methods. Worked with Nikolai Valuev and some of the strong Russian boxers and previous
Yes,
Soviet
some
boxers.
real heavy hitters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Serious
He
contenders.
also approved some of my stuff I did. He said gradually look at what I can do. Well, Islamberg also said that he would love to help me and work with me a little bit. So it's a different level. So it's already out of from just the group classes where it was like a mixed levels to a very concentrating, specific, like strong preparation.
High level, high performing. People that are better than you, and that's the kind of environment you
of
want to
course.
get to.
Yes, absolutely. So
Um,
that has been a news, and fortunately I cannot live stream that. Most likely I wouldn't be able. I still asked, but I didn't think that much, thinking that might be.
Yeah, it's a little bit to do with like people are preparing for world title defenses and
Of
that
course.
kind of stuff. It's like they don't want to show too much of their camps and stuff, but we'll see. Maybe some of it. So Derek says, "Heck yeah, good job." Al Black says, "I miss rooftop paintings."
Unfortunately, rooftop is
Well, we have rooftop here. There will be some rooftop.
it's not nice rooftop, but
It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of in like in a cages as well. But we'll work something out at some point.
yes.
Akshay Patel, welcome back. You are very hardworking. May God bless you and your husband, sister.
Thank you very much. It's very sweet of you.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. You too, sir. Hope everything
Yeah, absolutely.
is
Likewise.
amazing with you.
Best wishes.
Bhutan says, Tapuriak, Matador.
Korea. One day I'll play Georgians too, but after I get into a closer contact with them. I know, I'll be honest, I have both common acquaintances. Georgia is such a small country, that circle was so small.
Ilya Tapuria and Merab Jalasvili.
Well, it's even funnier. Okay, we have some with Merab, I know some common folks that train with you. It just happened that I never trained together with Merab. I think he was already in US pretty much. We never overlapped, but without a fault, I even trained a little bit of MMA together. With Tapuria, it even comes down not my classmate, but my parallel classmate. So it was like we were class A and they were class B, we're opposite. Well, she's Tapuria. She's like a famous, very beautiful girl, famous singer in Georgia. And I was like always wondering since Tapuria's race, it's like Tapuria is like, are they even related? And they apparently are. So they're like cousins or something. Because when Tapuria came to Georgia, like she was literally, cousin picture, and it's like Ilya is like, like this. So it was like, Georgia is such a small country, man. It's like, yeah, you always get someone through somebody.
And by the way, Fulton has been here before, I'm fairly certain, so welcome back.
Welcome.
Gospel, I know for a fact, has been here many times. He sends you a heart. Welcome back, buddy.
Welcome back to you all, guys.
And Subumbra Florio. Morning, sister and brother. You can draw so good. Have you considered tattooing?
Yes, I've done tattooing a little bit. I was studying and I could start working, but I changed my mind. I realized it's not exactly what I want to do.
More friendly, known faces. James Alva is back in the house. And he's
Cool.
going amazing. Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Whoever gets the reference.
Yeah, if you
raise
know
your
who
hands.
that is, it's so funny. It's nothing to do with you, James Alva. It's a guy online who's just
Yeah, it's a troll, but also brilliant.
yeah, it's very very funny. So happy to see some wildlife. Yes, it was a Hugin or Mugen?
It was Rugen.
Mugen. So yeah, the raven is Thor's raven.
It's only Odin.
Again, I always
Both of them are Odins. It's just one is the reason it's Mugen because this is right shoulder and canonically Mugen sits on the right shoulder. You can assume that I always forget the other one. The Eden. What was the first one? Mugen and
Mugen and Mugen.
Mugen. Yeah, Mugen.
Mugen.
Yeah, Mugen is on the left shoulder, so you can kind of picture it. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Those ravens sometimes would split, and it's not even Odin himself. It's the painting is called Berserker, and it's just raven is well, everyone knows that where it's a raven, it's Odin, and it kind of sits on his shoulder before the battle starts. There's like the berserker with a full focus in, looking a little bit inhuman. There's going to be more details to it. He's going to be more alive, so that I didn't paint the eyes anything yet. So it's going to have the like human determination, but some of the skin color I made it intentionally unrealistic, like almost like a living dead alive or like godly, because it's kind of like feeling with that power and entity blessed by Odin. So, yeah, that's kind of the...
Hey, welcome back in the house, Nacho Nunes. Whenever I see your name, I get hungry. I want nachos.
Nacho.
That is a common thing. It's coming out amazing, honestly.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, working hard on it, making sure that the progress is going well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just 1 second. Now I'm gonna take another brush again and start mixing it up.
Yes, we are in Vietnam. We're in Natron. Just answering one question here. John William Wickman says, "You will be a great mother." Yes, she will.
Oh, thank you. That's. I don't think everyone ever said that. But one of my goals in life is to be a great mother. That's yes. What we do is next few years, but all of that is. I want my kids to be proud of me, and also, you know, you can be a great athlete, great person, great artist, but all of that would fade if I was not, or I wouldn't be if I failed to be a mother, a good mother. So thank you. That was very sweet.
Okay, so the entire staff said almost like everyone we know is coming back. Now Maya and Nitra is also back.
Okay,
So
cool.
many friendly faces and
Yeah, it's nice.
people
Hello
we
for
know.
welcome to the chat, guys.
Good to see you too, Maya. Look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is
You
always
already
very,
said that today. Yeah.
It's always very complimentary and nice. And actually, he says some really like deep.
Yeah. Sometimes you give a good wisdom here. Step aside and look at it. Yeah, it's getting nice and darker than you want it to be. Cool. Let's use it to add up a little bit of.
So all the new faces and all the old faces, so to say, not old, but like the ones we've seen before.
Yes.
We really want to thank you for making this so much fun. And
Definitely.
please sign up for the redheaddiaries.net.
Yeah, 100%.
You just put your email in, it's not going to be sent anywhere, it's not going to be done anything with, but you do stand the chance of winning your own painting done live on the stream. buy
Also gonna
that.
get notified on the upcoming limited edition print, and you never know. Some of them might the First Blood Valkyrie might actually sell because it's a limited edition. You know, people are just gonna get notified, and they are gonna be able to be the ones to purchase first.
And it's not just the prints that are coming, more stuff is coming, and we're launching things very slowly. We worked on this for years. We built up really, really cool audience. We have very good interactions with. So we're gonna try to give as good quality as we can. So the prints will not just be the prints, but it'll also be with documents that are made with care and love, handwritten,
Yeah.
stamped with. Actually, you can show them that very quickly. I don't know if anyone noticed, but she very often wears this rune necklace around her neck.
Yes.
That's
This one
going to be used to make an imprint in wax
on the backs. Yeah.
on the papers that certify that this is a limited edition print. So this is going to be quite interesting.
Exactly. No, it's absolutely.
And then we're going to roll out more and more things gradually, but we want to quality assure everything. We want, we genuinely feel that when you're spending time with us, we don't want to diminish that relationship.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any redhead diary crypto scam coins. There's not going to be any anything like that. We're going to try to maintain the great relationships we have here.
Absolutely. That's
Enough babbling for me. I just wanted to say that. I'm very grateful for you. Since there was so many in the chat now, we know already.
absolutely correct.
And where is the clickable link to the Red Hat Diaries things video?
The website, upcoming website, it's right in the YouTube bio description, not in this live, but if you go to my channel and check out the bio, this is where it is. It's a clickable link there. Also emails, so some people were asking about signups and stuff. Well, for emails, it's very, very simple. This is where you get it. Okay, I'm just looking at it from the side. Kind of.
Bring the camera in so you can see it.
Yeah, this is so much better. That's just carving the armor for now, and just putting the right shades.
Solomon Daniel, welcome back.
Welcome back, folks.
We've seen you in a lot of chats here. Hope you're well. He comments, wow, looking like real.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey, Susa is back also. Like everyone is showing up today.
That's cool.
You've been painting for hours. Much respect to you, dedication.
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, it's been really 4 hours here, and
Okay, we know everyone that's showing up now in the chat. ZXCZX, we've seen them quite a few times before. And he comments, it's not done yet. No, we assume that there's about how many hours left in this picture, do you think?
I don't know, it's hard to say, but it's definitely at least 24 hours will be, at least, so I can tell you kind of what the at least number.
Yeah, so this is now closer to 12 hours into it, and I think it's going to take it at least 12 hours more. And Matt is back in the chat.
Did you
What's
just
up,
wake
Matt?
up, Metal? Like, how does it work now?
Yeah, because last chat you were saying you were going to bed. Oh, for you it's good morning. Also.
Yes, yeah, for a lot of folks, it's
Good morning, good morning.
That's why I'm asking.
Also respect to Chris' dedication to model for the painting.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. That was Susan again.
Wait. We're going all over now.
What actually would be quite interesting and fun would be if everyone in the chat just names the country they're from.
Yeah, I agree. That's good.
Matt is like, wow, you're still painting. To be fair, Matt, we did take a long break.
She painted 4 hours to begin with, and now we're 37 minutes into the the this live, so it's gonna be 5 hours in a bit.
Matt is from the USA. America.
America.
America. Okay, sweetie, can you explain a little bit of like why you painted an entire base layer and then you're doing it over? Like, what does that do? And
Well, because I just decided to change the color, and it's still wet, and I'm kind of finding this, the meet point where how I want it to look. You know what I mean? And it's not going to be all green and stuff. It's about more like a reflection and lights. So while it's still wet, it just makes sense to do it now.
okay.
You know what I mean? So this part is going to be lighter. So this is darker, and it's kind of like so light's coming from the front. In this case.
Hey, welcome back, Race Place. Morning, y'all. Good morning. Well, for us, it's 8 o'clock in the evening, but yeah. Painting is looking amazing.
Thank you very much.
That was from Race Place. Subaru backwards is Eurobus. That is actually quite clever and funny. I'm also severely sleep deprived, so everything is funny to me.
Yeah, everything is fun right now. Yeah. Oh, we're definitely sleeping after this one.
Welcome back, Oliver, by the way. It's 1:52 a.m. Friday morning in New Zealand, in case you were wondering.
That makes sense.
5:53 a.m. where Matt is at. Salute. Comment, Basco. Which language is that? Salute,
comment was sounds like something like "How are you?" or something.
Salute.
Obviously, salute is greetings. In many languages, but it's very cool to see so many uh, names we know. Luke Oakley. Wow, you're still going. Kudos.
Oh, we had a little, definitely had a break,
We did take a break.
but still, yeah, a lot of time. Like today, generally, it's a lot of very long, definitely a long session.
But yeah, welcome back, Luke. And, yeah, this evening now, it's almost every single person in the comments we know. And they've been in several streams and we recognize them all. So this is
It's
very
like
cool.
a friends gathering almost.
Yeah. I'm going to mention it again, just very briefly. If you sign up for redheaddiaries.net, right now it's just where you can put your email. It's like a sign up page. You're in the contest to get a picture with your own reference. You pick the picture that's being painted. A similar size to the small one in the corner here. Let me just turn it a little bit. You see it by the black and white there. So then you stand in the in contest to get a handmade picture by Diana, and that will be painted live on the stream. Matt, I go get ready for work. Going to take student to Crocker Art Museum and then install ceiling tiles in the hallway. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I'm gonna hang out at the museum and stuff. Awesome. Matt, have an amazing day, buddy.
Have an amazing one. Yeah, it's awesome. Productive day.
The helmet is looking fabulous.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of metallic effect, but again, those are not highlights or anything like that. Just the whole.
Jose is back in the chat again and said a lot got done. Nice. And yeah, take care, Matt. He says see you both later.
Yep.
Wait.
See you.
Yeah, have a great day and enjoy your day.
This is so funny. Frank Kodrick is back. The Raven is fantastic, he says. And yeah, I was just saying that like everyone that's coming in on in the chat today, and Lucian is also back. Welcome back. Everyone, we know everyone that's chatting in the chat today. Welcome back, both of you guys.
Welcome back. Now I used other brush that worked a little bit more slower on this part, but because I kind of figure out how it works. Now I'm just going with a little bit faster progress to kind of achieve a similar effect on the rest of the armor.
Luke Oakley, I just signed up. Well, good luck in the draw. It's going to be
Appreciate it.
completely random. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the sign up. In the best case, you win my little personal handmade painting. In the worst case, you can look at the items we have and the prints, and maybe that's something that works for you.
It's also not just a shop, it's an aggregate for all of her social media and all the stuff she does.
Yeah.
Redhead Diaries sound like something completely different to Google, apparently.
I don't know. There may be other ones.
Yeah, I think there's something called Red Book Diaries that's kind of like some erotic stuff or something like that.
Might be. Well, even in the YouTube, I searched once, and yes, there are some. If you put Red Hat diaries, other girls show up. Definitely not be boxing, but I will.
Cesar Leon. So I'm translating it quickly. How much do you charge me, Amy? Like I think he's asking about pricing and that kind of stuff. Explain that quickly, sweetie.
Well, for commissions, depending on the commission, it's negotiable. You can send the email and we can look into what is possible to be done. But generally, I don't pick commissions just for the commission's sake, if you know what I mean. Like, we're quite picky with it. It's not to be arrogant or anything like that. It's just because I'm creating my original piece series pretty much, and live streaming, preparing for pro boxing, so you understand it's a little bit time consuming. Well, it's very, very interesting offer on the sign up that I can manage time wise as well. So yeah, it's a little bit, it depends, okay? Always open for negotiation and talking about it. Yeah, I think like I like how armor is getting worn. Still, it's one of them. We need a nice transition here, and obviously then start working on the details, but not today. Details.
Luke Oakley says, I'm a history nerd and an artist myself.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome to this chat. Live stream.
Yeah, no, he's been in a few live streams here now. And, what kind of art do you do, Luke? And what's your
That's Luke.
Luke Oakley? Yeah.
Yeah. That's your name.
What's your favorite history? What's your favorite part of history? Ancient history, more recent, like which era and that kind of stuff. I think that the Roman Empire and everything that happened around that time was extremely interesting. But yeah, tell us what kind of art you do and your favorite history to study. It's also very cool when they do like more things where it's we don't really know what happened, but Joe Rogan has had on a bunch of those guys where it's like they're talking about ancient lost civilizations and all that kind of stuff. There's structures all around the world that are just too perfect and too big to not be man-made, and we don't know anything about them. So it's fascinating.
But the cool ones is also the ones they're like now, it's pretty much impossible to reach it, and you can only see from a satellite. And there are some pyramid shaped like that is had to be done by humans or someone else.
Okay, Luke says, I started with comic books, still do ink and watercolor. Watercolor is kind of like your kryptonite, right, babe?
Never liked it. I don't think I ever tried properly. I'm pretty much sure if I try it and I get the hold of it, I can make it work. Just kind of don't like it.
But I want to, I'm continuing the message here, but I want to do more symbolism and acrylic painting too. But I tried it all.
Oh, cool. I think we talked about it before in one of the other live streams. You mentioned that. I said again, so that's I don't like watercolors that much. Regarding acrylic,
But you don't like working with them, but that's
Working with
different thing.
no, if you do it efficiently, it's very beautiful. It can be very, very beautiful.
It's just not the medium you prefer. yeah, Roman history, me too. Anything ancient is my favorite. I went to Rome and got mesmerized. Yeah, the Rome is amazing. It's just, yeah, very, very cool. It's one of the best things that's ever been on TV, and I'm so pissed off that they canceled it after 2 seasons. Was Rome. The 2 seasons they have was just mind-blowingly good. My favorite medium, actually, when I was younger, when I was a little, shit, was graffiti, like spray paint and markers and stuff. It's good fun. It's good excitement to break into train yards and do whole trains and all that kind of stuff.
Still on.
Hey, your mom is in the chat. Привет, мама.
Привет, мама. Мы перешли в новую квартиру. Поздравь нас. I'm saying, congrats us, we're moved to a new apartment.
The whole city is a museum. He's talking about Rome. It's so cool. But I'm from Germany, and I love Scandinavian culture and art. Well, I'm from Norway, so I enjoy that. That's very cool, nice one. Uh, yeah, I mean, in Europe, Italy is one of my favorite countries. The food and everything there is amazing. Obviously, I can't translate Cyrillic, so you're gonna have to look at the message yourself from your mom.
It says, congratulations, congratulations if it's better for you there. I'm not you missing us when you're coming. We're пока что мы вот работаем скоро. Сайт будет выпускать через неделю и посмотрим, как все пойдет. Да, конечно, скучаю, но просто образ жизни мне больше нравится. Я бы рада была, если бы вы приехали сюда. I'm saying that, of course, I'm missing them, but lifestyle-wise, I like it there here so much, and I wish they come.
We'll see what we can organize over in the future.
Yeah. Да, мы говорим, ну, в общем, вот мы сейчас работаем над кое-чем, вот смотрим, как пойдет.
This whole thing here in the Toronto too, there's an enormous amount of Russian speakers here.
Тоже очень много русскоговорящих здесь говорит.
500,000 Russians come here every single year.
Каждый год тут, наверное, 500 000 русских приезжает. То есть это такое русскоязычное место.
So Jamie says, very good artist, love the tattoo.
Oh, thank you.
Asanteros asks, thoughts on airbrushing?
Airbrushing? Just trying to remember how it's done.
Airbrushing is like you have a little, like a tiny little, not a tiny little, but like it works like a spray can, but just much more like this, but much finer lines, thinner lines, and that kind of stuff. You can make it wider too, obviously.
Okay. I'm trying to. Yeah, no, I never tried that.
Your mom has a couple of more messages there, so I'm just
I
gonna...
see. I can see something.
Okay.
Miss you? Oh. Хорошо, я позвоню после лайва. Звоню.
Luke says the Valkyrie is my favorite, by the way. They're all fantastic, but she's hypnotic. Yeah, you did a really good job, especially on the eyes.
Yeah, I'll do something more of that kind of stuff. Since you all like someone staring at you. I'm not sure if you're gonna like it at night. I don't. I like.
Well, so I woke up and she turned all the pictures around and I'm like, what happened to the pictures? Like, I don't like they watching me at night.
Yes, exactly. It's too much watching. And I remember its greatness. I put it into it.
This is coming along so well. Some more comments. Awesome. You're pretty beautiful. In Brazil and a Swiss flag. Bon dia. Give a little bit closer look on the
It's like a
picture.
butter on the bread right now, so it's so much paint. It's just like literally carving on it. Okay, using another brush to align it in.
That's true, but I love the calm before the storm, taking the final breath before the battle. Um, yeah, I agree completely, and that was, I mean, this picture is based on me. Um, I don't have that big a beard, uh, but that's the kind of when I was jumping off mountains in the wingsuit, I would have that kind of focus and determination in my eyes too. So that's what she's trying to capture, obviously
Yes,
making it
definitely.
artistic.
Of course. Okay. And some shapes and shadows. A little bit.
Raise it a little bit. I think this is better. Let me know what you think, chat, but I think raising it a little bit and this angle is a little bit better. And if you just turn the chair behind you a little bit, then we see Paul Reed too. Just turn it, not turn it yet more, a little bit more. Yeah, pretty much. Burning Below says, Hail Odin. Yeah, good catch. You see Mugen on his shoulder right there.
That's like the Odin-like state. It's not Odin though.
Luke Oakley says, I dabbled with MMA myself a bit, nothing professional like you, but embracing the violent side every now and then is important. Yeah, there's something to be said about being weak is not necessarily a virtue, and you
It's not
need
a virtue at all.
you need the capacity for violence, but you shouldn't use it unless absolutely necessary. So we agree with you, Luke. Panda GE says, look, you've been painting for 5 or 6 hours now. Wow. Yeah, this is our number 5 in total.
Today.
Today, yes. Who is Odin? Odin is from Norse mythology.
It's a Scandinavian thing.
Is it like a football player? No, it's kind of like a god in
It's like a Zeus, but in Norway, Scandinavia.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very well put, Luke. You said vulnerability is not weakness. Weakness is weakness. Never be weak. And no, I agree completely.
Yeah, vulnerability is the capacity of uh, more of the gentle expression of the emotions, but it's not the weaknesses. You can be vulnerable at times. You choose to be vulnerable around right people. When you choose something, that's not weakness.
Yes. But you're also like Luke saying here, it's like, but to be open.
Yeah.
Yeah. We really like Stoic philosophy, the Stoicism, and that kind of stuff. And it's not about being emotionless. It's about controlling yourself, but also uh, be, being aware that, like, sorry, uh,
Well, we're
you can do what. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you were that's okay. Your retired really that was interrupted you, so I'm sorry for that. I was just saying Stoicism is not actually denying your fears or emotions. It's actually it reminds me of GSP. He was like and GSP one of the most openly spoken guys.
George St. Pierre.
Yeah, George St. Pierre in MMA field. But he said once that once I embraced my fear and I was like open, I was open in front of my opponent, I was open in front of everyone. Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, like I'm having those overwhelming emotions, but I'm learning how to control them and I know how to channel them. And you don't want me to be close in the cage with me with those emotions when I know how where to channel them. So you don't take you're being honest about them, but you're, that's not a weakness. You're like, and then what? Like Tyson also, like, oh, I'm like fear, but then what? Fucking not
Yeah,
Tyson.
no,
It's like a
definitely.
monster, you know. You don't want to see a feared like animal that is like into a state of channeling it right at you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, vulnerability is not a weakness. Weakness is a weakness. That was a good saying.
Bhagwan asks, why is the warrior's eyes closed? Why is this warrior sleeping? The
It's
eyes
open.
are the eyes are just not finished yet.
Yeah, they still he would rather look blind rather than
Yeah, that's what I would say also. Um, and yeah, Luke mentions Marcus Aurelius. I think Marcus Aurelius might be the most interesting historical figure ever. He was literally like almost had godlike powers and wealth and all that kind of stuff. And what he wrote in meditations and that kind of stuff is mind blowing. Peter's also, yeah, love Stoicism. Go with what scares you. There is your lesson. For me, I started base jumping and skydiving and wingsuit flying and all that because I'm terrified of heights. And I was like, people would laugh at me. I'd stand at the edge of the cliff and I'd shit myself and visibly shake. But as soon as you jump off of the cliff, your brain turns into on a different gear and you just fly and you focus.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of it. And well, to be same story with boxing, a little bit of military training, sports in general, and just to be strong, safe, and in control.
Anthony says, you have talent. Yes, she does.
It's a good practice of stoicism too, actually, the art, because a lot of people are afraid of making mistakes. Um, they get angry sometimes when it doesn't work out. I've seen doing that. But for me, this is the process of meditation. Just whole state.
So being in the flow state is also one of the most enjoyable things you can do.
That's true.
So I've traveled all around the world and I've talked to athletes in almost not all, but a lot of different avenues, and everyone has the same experiences. Like when they know that they can't measure it completely, but it's just they get into the zone and then they just become invincible. And it doesn't mean they have to beat others. They're invincible compared to themselves. But, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel invincible when I paint. As much as it might sound funny, but I just know that whatever I take in my hands when it comes to art and um, creating painting, I will do it and I will do it well and I will keep doing it better. And this is kind of the oh, Chef, thank you for another super chat donation today. You've been very generous. That's the thing. Awesome. Message your grace, life with awareness. Thanks, both. Very sweet. Well, let me like it from here, from the camera. Right. That's great.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. That means a
Well,
lot.
welcome back also. You've come into a chat where we know so many people in this chat. We had so many cool conversations.
Yeah. It's
Even Diana's mom showed up in the chat. It was funny for a little while there. We know every single person that was chatting.
Yeah.
Not right now, but a little bit earlier. And Love My Dog says, just found your channel. Well, welcome.
Welcome. Welcome to Retro Diaries. If you want to see me painting more of the cool things and also boxing and showing my boxing debut and some of the training, a little bit of singing and karaoke, you're in the right place.
And Love My Dog is from Austin, Texas.
Oh, I Austin, Texas. We met some people from Austin.
Yeah,
Texans left traveling.
yeah, we usually get along very well with people from Texas. It's a good vibe from the people we met from there. And we had some very, very cool interactions with some of the people on the channel also from Texas. I'm not just one or two, but a lot.
That's true.
We are proud Texans. Yeah.
It's like someone says, in Texas, everyone nice because everyone's armed.
One of my favorite shows ever is King of the Hill. Hank Hill from Arlen, Texas.
Yeah, I watched it for Sandy reasons also.
Just so wholesome and good and hysterical, and propane accessories is just classic. But also Texas is a giant place. I mean, I think you can drive like 12 hours in a straight line almost in Texas and you're still in Texas. Or maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's gigantic.
What's Texas confirm?
Okay, Sweets, can you explain a little bit what you're doing? Because now you're.
I think I can, yes. So what I'm doing now is working on that helmet. I think I already put it in the right tone. And right now I'm just trying to highlight, more shade, just some empty areas. The ornament lights are still, you see, I leave them empty just to work. Maybe tomorrow I'll work on those parts tomorrow, but like the biggest parts, I'm just working on in this area. go a little bit darker here.
Talking about so many people we know, Warthog is back again.
Oh yeah,
King it is.
Welcome.
Hope you're well. Nice to see you.
Yeah, welcome to our folks, guys. Once they're back.
Warrior and the Raven. That's exactly right. That's
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hugin or Mugen. The Raven. Always forget. Sweetie, is it Hugin or Mugen?
Mugen.
Mugen, yeah. That's
Uh,
Olden's
Memory.
Yeah. I've slept less than 5 hours in the last 48. So
Well, how do you feel? Will you be able to sleep?
I really hope so.
Yeah, hopefully it happens what's the word when the polar bears sleep and
Hibernation.
yeah, I hope that happens to you because sometimes when you're very tired and worked a lot, that's what happens to you essentially. Just collapse.
Anthony asks, do you do self-portrait?
Right now, no, but at some point maybe.
Have you done a self-portrait in the past?
Just a sketch, never in a bigger canvas.
There we got 100 likes. Thank you guys.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Appreciate it, guys. It means a lot, really.
Davey Cooper says, I'm being haunted by redheads. Wonderful.
It's the best
Are you
thing that
haunting,
could
are you
happen to you.
haunting people now, babe?
Yeah, it's the best thing that could happen to you.
Well, welcome. Babe, I'm just thinking about this video. Are your feet cold? Do you want slippers?
No, I'm fine actually. My tuplets are fine.
Your tuplets are fine?
My tuplets are fine.
Oh, I got so many tuplets. Tuttoletter.
Tutleter. That's my level of Norwegian. Tutleter.
Okay, so all the Norwegian words in order.
So all the Norwegian. Do. Okay, I'm joking. Jeg. Du. Jeg elsker deg. Gardiner.
Drapes, yes.
Yes. Remember. Ada. Gordon Harduda. How are you? What was Umpa? Umpa? No? I forgot. Rumpa was like in back or something?
Rumpa is butt. That's
But okay, rumpa.
Rumpehul is asshole.
Rumpa, okay. All that makes sense.
completely forgot the stretching. This session.
Yeah, right now I'm just gonna stretch before the bed. Right now it's so much in the zone. Don't wanna mess it up right now.
Okay, sweetie. Let's give you this a little bit different angle.
Sure.
You guys let me know how you like that angle, but that I think that works really well for what she's doing right now.
You can see this. I'm just like I'm staying standing like the TRX here like for hours. Yeah, this hand is like
You're a T-Rex.
yes.
Even though she's hyper focused on the picture, feel free to ask questions in the chat.
Oh yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
relay it to her and I'll answer what you can
Sorry for that. I can carry the weight sometimes. Well, what can you do? This is speaking, right? It's a very focus requiring process at times.
Kenny Boswell saying that painting is awesome.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it too because I'm the model for the face.
Of course you are.
Except the beard. My beard is not that long. I have a full beard, but it's not that long.
That's just a little bit of result of imagination. I said I'm not gonna. Well, you said don't paint me. Just use me as the reference. Pardon?
For anyone new in the chat, just want to mention that the in the comment, redheaddiaries.net, that you see, there's a competition going on, but if you sign up your email on that link, you're in the drawing for a handmade painting by Diana on slightly smaller scale though, with your own reference. So you get your own custom small painting from Diana, painted live on the stream. One lucky winner that signs up for you now. Luke says, this is what life ought to be about. Art, philosophy, good food, and content. Plus today is sunny day over here. I'm sitting on my balcony,
Oh, that's awesome.
kissing winter goodbye. Yeah, goodbye winter.
Yeah, I'm happy for
We
you all.
escaped the winter.
Yeah, we escaped the winter. But we're getting you.
No, definitely. We concur. I do like those very crisp mornings though in the winter when it's just snow as far as the eye can see and the sun comes up over the horizon and the air is crisp and fresh.
Oh, that sounds so good. Really does.
Yeah, so we mentioned this picture's about halfway done, give or take. Maybe even a little bit more. And I'm so looking forward to all the details coming in. I'm also just gonna. Some people have already seen that and stuff. I just wanna show the type of detail I'm talking about, but even more so because it's even more so for because it's also with colors, so there can be even more details. But this is one of the artworks. You see the details on the hair, on the shoulder, everything. Embrace the cold air filling your lungs in the winter. Do you do breath work for fighting?
Yes, we do.
Question for the cameraman. Yeah, we both do breath work. When I was wingsuit base jumping, I would always do 4-7-8 technique before jumping because that calms your your nervous system and everything, and it's a great way to just kind of stay focused. Definitely, breath work is something we try to do. Breath work, 90-90 breathing every night before sleep for about 5 minutes. Obviously, I'm from Norway too, so I've been a lot in very cold climates. I mean, we used to all winter you'd put on your skis and go to school. Yeah, the physiological side is also very good. That's something we do with the 1990 breathing when you're laying in bed, uh, getting that extra, like you mentioned, that extra breath in for the physiological side is good. You can actually try doing it uh, for longer, then it has interesting effect. And if you do it correctly, you can actually use reading to get very similar to being high, actually, like almost euphoric. Are Norwegian bonkers for pickled herring, was that an urban myth? Uh, I'm not big on pickled herring myself. I know a lot of people eat it. I think it's even bigger in Sweden. Or no, they have something called surströmming, which is like the most vile thing you can imagine. It stinks to high heaven. And yeah, it's something. It's not a myth completely, but it's not something that everyone does. But there is quite a few people that do it. Do you know about Wim Hof? Yes, we both do. I think exposure is everything. You can train the body and harden it, and use the cold as a tool. You definitely can. The parasympathetic nervous system and everything like that can be regulated. And uh, um, a lot of the stuff that you're doing is about going into flow states and creating and manipulating, consciously manipulating the parasympathetic nervous system and that kind of stuff. Like you would, I think Wim Hof has done some very very interesting advances in that specific field, and yeah, it's an interesting character for sure. Ragnar Lothbrok, the Viking. That's the fish that they put on the ground. OMG. Well, this is in Iceland. They do something even more insane. They uh, they pee on the fish, and then they let it rot on the ground, and then they eat it. That's absurd.
That's why Finnish are kind of like outsiders from Scandinavia. A little bit that odd.
I don't know if it's the Finnish or the Iceland. I think it's Icelandic.
Iceland. You said, well, they're also outsiders.
It's, yeah, I'm so sleepy. So can't even remember. I think it's Icelandic, but yeah. It's, all that fishy, like, I love salmon and fresh fish and that kind of stuff, but all that pickled herring, all that kind of stuff, I'm not a fan. Surströmming is like, it's a canned fish. That's not the one they dig down. But that's even worse. The smell is even worse than rotten shark meat that they pissed on. Then you can imagine. Oh, this. Actually, that's funny. If you Google search surströmming, um, or was it surströmming? But yeah, let's see here. What's it called? I'm gonna use Google for brains because there's very little left in me.
I think yeah, this light also is kind of coming too much on the it's reflecting too much on my eyesight right now, so I'm gonna start rubbing it up.
Yes.
Continue tomorrow morning.
What, you're gonna give up already? You've only live streamed and painted for 6 hours today.
So I'm sure.
I love the Finns, very considerate people, very agreeable. people very considerate. Yeah, most of Scandinavia is like that, at least the native population. So I'm gonna put it in the comment now. Surströmming. If you Google that for a laugh to see people reacting to just even just the can being opened. Regardless, omega-3 is good for you. It's good for the brain. Yeah, we take wild salmon every single day, without fail. Jesse Dean asks, "This is for sale?" Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
The one I'm paying will be for sale, yes, and the prints of as well.
So, if you're interested, you can sign up for the website that will be launched next Friday.
Yeah.
And and since you're new here, I would also recommend when you sign up for that the website is coming. You're in the competition to have your own idea put on a smaller camera that you will do in a live stream for you. And there's not that many people on the list. I mean, we have a lot of followers, but not that many. So you actually stand a fairly good chance.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone because I'm literally, swimming in the paint right now, meaning that paint is quite a lot of layers, and sometimes you gotta just let it rest. So here we are. Whew. Let's see.
I'm German. I don't laugh. Oh.
Try to.
There was an Iranian comedian that was performing in Germany, and he said, "I am the only Iranian comedian in the world," but that means that there's two more Iranian comedians than our German comedians, and then the audience was like 9-9. That doesn't make any sense. Like 1 minus 2 is minus 1. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, like
Yeah, that's funny.
I get what you mean. Mr. Nero says this girl is very hardworking.
Is that
Bye guys, see you again. Going shopping. Salute from Scotland. Davy Cooper. Have a great day, buddy.
Have a great day as well.
Mr. Nero. Plus multi-talented. Plus very beautiful. And very hardworking and so creative. Yeah, no, it's
Just a good person.
I know how to pick them. Before I domesticated her, she was running around like a wild animal on the streets, but I got her.
Eating garbage.
Yeah. Like a raccoon.
Attacking people. Trash panda.
Trash dump. Also many balloons. Wow, and all of a sudden the view count just shot up.
Yeah, no, I see. Well, time. I think that's the thing. The time.
It's the time, yeah, for sure. No, it's 100%. Well, everyone out there, feel free to make some jokes or ask some questions or say some stuff in the comments. Kash, you are gorgeous, heart. Yes, she is.
Nice.
These
Also,
are-
my mom asked me to call her. Like, guilt, like, yeah, so for my personal training, gets us half an hour. So let's at least stay around half an hour.
Yeah, because you need to talk to your mom, and then you have a personal
Yes. Oh, why did you
Training
only
plan.
on the chair before? Oh, okay. So good.
Mr. Target, nice work. Actually, you can read yourself now, so I don't
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to. No, they listen to me
Yes,
enough
thank
with
you.
my.
No, you did a great job. I mean, if not you, it would be very hard to kind of do both. But that's the thing. When now I'm looking at the picture, I like how this one's ending up. It's going to be a lot of skin texture, and as I said, those are just the base layers. However, I'm looking at the Valkyrie, and well, this one was the most kind of whatever. Okay, like let's do dot technique, and it's like so it doesn't take that much precision. It's just you just shape it. But I like it how it looks. So I'm definitely maybe next thing I'll do more on that kind of style. Even if it's a little bit of colors, black and white, couple colors on top, definitely has to stare at you. That's 100%.
Luke asks, how to manage to stay level-headed with all the flattering comments? I'll answer that one.
Go ahead.
I bully her all the time. Bring her down to earth again. Well, we have an extremely solid, good relationship, and I would say that for a 25-year-old, impressively calm, collected, and reflective on the world. And it's quite funny because I was specifically looking for someone with those specific character traits. And very specifically, I wanted the eldest sibling from
Yes.
a little bit of a dysfunctional family where the father figure wasn't so much present, because that is a psychology trait that produces the most brave people. So, ridiculous statistic is that 70% of the people that win the biggest medals for valor in combat, meaning saving other people and doing heroic things, Victoria Cross, silver, but like those most extreme medals they can get, they 70% of them come from that exact psychological
Similar background. Yes.
have that psychological background and where it was the eldest sibling in a largest functional family because it forces them to take care. And like you were helping support your family from when you were what, 17, 18 years old, something
Around,
like that.
yeah, around that age.
And
Kind of taking control, taking care of myself as well, and that kind of stuff. Well, I'm also a shy person. Naturally, they're like when you're a child, you can look at different personalities of children. Like Chris was reckless and very talented in
that's an
sports and
understatement.
very just no, but that's the thing. We're two different type of kids. I was, on the other hand, very shy, very sweet in the sense of like I wouldn't hurt anyone. Some kids are a little bit like bullying others. Like that was like to me it was I couldn't imagine how. So I was very naive, very, very trusting, very shy. And whatever you see now, that's the product of self work of many, many years since I was maybe like pre-teenage, like 10, 12 years. But at that age, I consciously just refused to let others take advantage of me, and I started working on myself to get stronger. That's how my interest appeared. Uh, it, that's how I got interested in martial arts and essentially boxing and a lot of other things. But I'm still that shy girl. So when people tell me things, sometimes I still don't know how to react because I know when it comes to painting, I know I'm fully aware what I can do, and that's realistic because that's based on my experience and proved abilities. And yet, at times, people might compliment me, and I don't know. I'm like an awkward child. Don't know how to accept it. So that's my personality. I would say for people like Chris is more like a work. Like he did a great job for being uh, very realistic, like very strong reality, self reality check. Because people like you tend to fall into delusion of being immortal or
Oh,
godlike.
that's who I was. Like,
You went through that stage.
yeah, well, I hope that I crashed into a building in my wingsuit and my crushed, collapsed both
Got
lungs and
humbled.
spent 4 months in a morphine
Yeah, that's
induced
crazy.
coma. I had to learn to walk again. And I was Diana's weight when I woke up from the coma, and I'm 1 meter 88 centimeters tall. So you can imagine what I
Every
was.
time I hear the story, and obviously I know it for years. It's the fourth year we're together, so obviously I heard that many times in different details, and it fascinates me every time. But the point is, yeah, for me, it's easier to manage. I think I'm not. Everyone needs a reality check, and I have a good one with Chris. He bullies me here and there, with love, of course. But I think I'm just not the personality. I like quiet life, and I would. Actually, one of my favorite female boxers said that. I just checked it recently, and I liked her attitude. She was like, "I like living my quiet life with my husband." Katie Taylor said that. Yes, that's the life I want.
Leaders aren't born, they are made.
Yeah.
Agree?
That's absolutely true. Who is this? What is he talking about? Valor.
Valor,
Valor. I don't know what valor means exactly.
bravery. It's like it's a medal for valor. That's what I was. That's what it is.
I don't do well with praise. I lose my edge when I get praise. It's not modesty. I just know myself. Well, I guess with a certain level of self-awareness, you also don't seek for others' validation in that sense anymore. Accumulatively, of course, it makes me happier to hear that a lot of people like my art. However, I I can leave for long days without that. You know what I mean? Like I can still create art without anyone
There's
doing that.
also something to be said about like there's a trifecta of personality traits, and
Yeah.
super successful people are believe in themselves to a ridiculous amount. They know they're better than everyone else, but they're also deeply insecure on some level,
Yeah.
and they can do things long term and then really like crush for it. This is the whole thing. Is like um, a good example is Michael Jordan. He's a nutcase. That's why he became the best basketball player to ever live. Because this relentless passion for absolute perfection. And sometimes Diana will look at a piece of art that she's done and she'll be super critical on like this amazing and she's like
And sometimes that's the opposite. Like there's this detail I see, and then like sometimes I just need to cut it off because I remember that it's still an art, and that's the beauty of art. You look closer, you see imperfections, and then you look far and you see the whole picture and story and character, emotion. So I have a good control on that. But yeah, it's a journey for all of us.
what is your next painting going to be?
Uh, what is your next painting going to be? Well, I'm not done with this one yet, so.
Well, this is only halfway done.
Yeah. No, I already like the armor colors. So this part is not, but also the lights. So right now they're a little bit too light, but that's also gonna work on it tomorrow. But generally, I like how the color. Like I didn't want it to be colorful. I wanted to introduce some of the colors with black and white and gray, and kind of play with that. But there will be details. When I start adding up details, there are gonna be some. Like you get closer and you see, oh, okay, that's a cool part. There's like the scar, eyes, eyelashes, obviously, more of the eyebrows, more of the even skin texture. Like right now, it's a little bit too smooth, but when you start adding a little bit of dots, like what do you call those dots on our skin?
Freckles.
Freckles. Well, freckles is one thing. I'm talking about the ones that expand like just
Oh, horse.
pores, yeah. So a little bit of effect of the pores, that's quite awesome. Also, it's cold, right? So we want to create a little bit of frozen skin. I'm still thinking maybe a little bit of slight blush, but I'm not sure about that, and like I'm not rushing with that. The Raven gonna be blue black, so it has to have like a dark black and bluish reflections, more brighter. So this is just a baseline of it, like a shadow of it. It's just the shape for now. When it comes to beards, there's going to be an upper layer with individual hairs and then snow on the top, like the effect of the frozen dots on the snow. So it's going to bring it really more, I would say, alive. Right now it's just it's a foundation. Still a foundation, I would say.
So Luke says some people hate losing so much, more than loving. And that's the whole thing. That is a very common human trait. People are much more happy to, or they're more afraid of losing something than they are of winning something. And they've done some rat experiments and that kind of stuff where they will put food in front of them and then they will push harder to get to the food, but as soon as you put something, a smell of a cat behind them, then they push even further. So getting away from danger and getting away from losing, I mean, losing is something that actually decreases, like in men, for instance. If you lose a lot, you have a lower testosterone. The physiological things happen in your system when you lose. And this is why winners just keep on winning, because if you get that momentum up, that's also something very important to remember is like, if you can just get a little bit of momentum going in the right direction, if you just win one day, and it can be small wins, and if you accumulate those wins, lots of small wins, you get momentum. It's kind of like a snowball.
Yeah.
That's where they have the reference snowball effect.
Yeah, no, it's completely correct. So yes, a lot of philosophical talks here. That's why small success moments are important to regain momentum. That's correct. Yes, completely agree. Enjoy your mate too. Love your activities. Yes, meeting you. Right. Appreciate it. Thank you. My name is Tanya, by the way.
All eyes on me. That's super.
I don't know if that's what it's inspired by, but
Since you're from, since it says Cal, and imagine that's California, so all eyes on me. I'm betting that's something to do with it. So yeah, should we start wrapping this up now?
Yeah, let's start wrapping it up. So we get
Um,
ready.
Thank you everyone listening to stream still.
Thank you very much. It was 2 live streams. Good job. Trying to gain more of the momentum before we launch the website. Yeah, some stuff is going on. The art print will be available as the first name, and then obviously later on, very soon we're going to start. We're probably also going to start from the first spot. That's going to be a first piece auction.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is where it's gonna start.
And the prints also literally they're ready. We already did the quality check, so they're limited edition prints for the first blood. Valkyrie will be available in a regional size Canva, and for the fraction of the original price. And also handmade certificates that I'll make myself. I will use the backs, print the, or how you call that, the push on the backs with my necklace, which is also Nordic theme. It's Futart's 24 runes and makes it easier.
Pick some flowers to put into the
Yeah.
wax. It will be
Just,
like
just a piece of like a handmade, like the sense of, created something in the moment and have something original. Even though those are prints, that's what we decided to do for the limited edition. We're gonna make those individual certificates, as not as many as the print, the edition, the limited print,
Limited edition prints.
limited edition prints, and we're quite excited about it. The website will get launched on Friday next week.
And yeah, if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe, share it with friends, all that kind of stuff. We've been working on this for over 2.5 years. We've never asked to, or we've never tried to sell anything. We've never asked for donations and that kind of stuff. The best way to support this is to sign up for the email list to begin with. Then you're also in the competition to get a handmade art piece by Diana.
Yeah.
And we promise you, we're not gonna do stupid crypto coin scams or
That's not in our interest. That's not a part of the
sell
legacy.
products. It's not good and all that kind of stuff. This is all about creating a solid community of like-minded cool people and giving value for everyone. So yeah.
Especially within what I'm quite good at. It's that my art both as original and the print versions of the original painting. So, well, thank you very much for that, guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. For us, it's tomorrow. So in the morning, I'll see you. I'll come back with another painted live stream.
Thank you, Luz. Peace to you too. Awesome talk.
Yeah.
Get some food now. Yeah.
Go ahead. Have a good one.
Have a great one, guys.
Bye-bye.
Mucho love to all you people out there. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
And that was 1 hour and 59 minutes exactly. Dish.